Today we're doing a full review of Profound. This might be the most powerful AI search visibility tool on the planet. The brands running it? Uber, Walmart, Airbnb. And it's confident in its own marketing screenshot. It ranks itself #1 ahead of SEMrush and Ahrefs. Cheeky, but honestly, the product mostly earns it. So in this video, I'll show you everything it can do and the one thing that decides whether it's right for a store your size. So what is it? In one line, Profound tracks how AI engines like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity mention, rank, and cite your brand, then helps you publish content to win those answers. It's the tool the biggest brands lean on, Uber, Walmart, Ramp, to control how they show up when someone asks AI what to buy. And it splits cleanly in two halves, which is the map for the rest of this video. Monitor is 4 modules that measure. I'll walk all 4. Create is 1 module. Agents, that acts. Monitor finds the gap. An agent fills it. Let's go through them. But first, the catch, and it's a big one. There's no public price. Older references mention $99 and $399 tiers, but real deployments are quoted custom. Third parties estimate $2,000 to $5,000 plus a month. No trial, no self-serve, usually an annual commitment. And even on paper, there's a hard limit. The lower tiers cap how many prompts you can track, around 50 to 100 a month. Since prompts are how it measures visibility, that cap shapes how much of your category you can watch. None of this makes it a bad tool. It's a fit and budget question. And it's worth keeping in mind as I show you what you'd actually be getting, because what you get is genuinely impressive. Module 1, the core, Answer Engine Insights. Every single day, it runs a set of prompts across ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, and the rest, and tracks 4 things: how often you're mentioned, where you rank, which sources get cited, and the sentiment. The clever part, it captures answers from the real browser, what an actual user sees, not the API, so the numbers reflect reality. For your store, this is the scoreboard. When someone asks AI what's the best your category, are you named, or is a competitor getting that answer instead? Module 2 is the one that justifies the whole price tag. Prompt volumes. Most tools only track the prompts you think to add. Prompt volumes shows what people are actually asking AI. Real demand data from opted-in user panels, broken down by intent, region, even income. Think keyword research rebuilt for the AI era. For a seller, it flips the question from what keyword do I want to rank for to which AI conversations about my category are happening without me in them. Nothing cheaper has anything close. One honest caveat, it's modeled demand. Strongest in big markets, directional, not a perfect census. Module 3 is the one you as an e-commerce seller should care about most. Shopping. Right now, it's built around ChatGPT shopping, those product tiles ChatGPT shows when someone's clearly ready to buy. It tracks whether your products even show up and whether ChatGPT is describing them correctly, right down to the SKU. The standout piece is the merchant layer. It shows which retailer owns the checkout when your product appears, so you can catch a marketplace quietly intercepting a sale that should have been yours, direct. The real catch? It's ChatGPT only for now, so treat it as one channel, not the whole picture. Module 4 is the quiet favorite of technical teams, Agent Analytics. Instead of a tracking script, it reads your server logs to show exactly which AI crawlers, GPTbot, Claudebot, and the rest, are hitting your site, how often, and whether they're real or spoofed. For a store, this answers a basic but invisible question. Are the AI engines even reading my product pages? Because if the bots never crawl you, you literally cannot get cited. No amount of content fixes that. This is the plumbing check most sellers never run. And the create half agents. This is what makes Profound a read-write platform, not just a dashboard. It's a no-code builder where AI agents research what's getting cited, draft content to win those answers, and publish straight to your CMS with a human approving first. One reviewer said it cut a content brief from over 6 hours to under a minute. So the full loop closes. Monitor spots the gap, an agent fills it, then you measure again. That's the whole pitch in one line, and honestly, it's a good one. So if it's this good, why a 7? Here's the mental model I want you to steal. 2 different questions. 1, how powerful is the tool? 2, how buyable is it for you? Price, trial, learning curve, fit. We usually mash those together. Don't. On product power, everything I just walked you through puts Profound at a 9, maybe a 10. It's genuinely best in class. The 7 is only about fit and price for a smaller store. Same tool, very different score depending on who's asking. So the question isn't, is Profound good? Clearly it is. It's, is it the right buy for me right now? And don't take my outside read for it. Here's what the people paying for it say. On G2, it's about 4.5 out of 5 across 900 plus reviews. Verify. And that base is almost entirely mid-market and enterprise teams, which itself tells you who it's for. The praise is consistent. Depth of data, the crawler analytics, a fast shipping team, and agents that save real time. But the number one complaint over and over is price. Even happy customers call it hard to justify for a single brand, and one agency could only run it for a single month because the client couldn't absorb the annual cost. That's not me guessing from the outside, that's their own paying customers. So who is this actually for? Good Fit, a large retailer where AI visibility is a board-level priority, an agency running this across many clients, or a brand that needs the ChatGPT shopping and Amazon Rufus placement data. Weak Fit, a solo seller, a single store, or anyone who just wants to know, does ChatGPT recommend me, and try a tool before paying. For that question, you do not need a Fortune 500 instrument. My verdict, 7 out of 10, and read that the right way. As a product, it's the category ceiling, genuinely best in class. The only real question is fit. If you're an enterprise or a serious agency, buy with confidence. You'll use every bit of it. If you're a smaller seller, it's probably more firepower than you need yet. So start with something self-serve you can sign up for today, like Otterly.ai free tier, around $29. Then graduate into Profound when you've outgrown it. Either way, now you know exactly what the best in the category looks like. The full written breakdown, every feature, the pricing, and the user review roundup is on the site. Quick disclosure, I'm independent, never paid or sponsored to review a tool, and some links are affiliate links that never change my verdict. You'll find all of it at ecommaireviews.com. One quick note before you go, Profound has no free trial, so I couldn't spin it up on my own store. This breakdown comes from its full docs, its pricing, and around 900 real customer reviews, and I lay out exactly what I could and couldn't verify in the written version. Tell me which tool I should break down next, and I'll see you in the next one.